forgot to bring the camera along, so we'll tell you what happened not too long ago. We were going to meet someone at our library right down the street to sell these things right here for $2 from the Burnt Hills garage sale. And then they weren't there, so we realized that they went to the Ballston Spa Community Library instead of the Town of Ballston Community Library. So we got everything worked out. We drove up to the Town of Ballston Community, or the Ballston Spa Community Library, and they weren't there. So we drove back home, and that's about a 7-mile trip one way. And we emailed them, and they said, well, we left because the kids were being, she said she couldn't stand the kids anymore, so she had to leave. So anyway, we drove back home, all for naught, and now we have to go to down here, down in Glenville, to pick up some boots for the girls, which hopefully will last us for 3 girls. And so it's just driving all over the place. And then Janelle hurt her leg about a week or so ago, and now right after we're done with this, we have to go head back the other direction, like where we came from, to try to sell our little things here to go to the doctor. And then when we go to the doctor, they'll probably send us to get an x-ray. So anyway, it's a crazy day, a lot of driving, not getting a lot done. And we didn't even get our $2 for our little stacker things.
Just picked up our boots and we're driving past, and lo and behold, what is it? It's Albany Med Emergent Care, and that's, I don't know, but this may possibly be the place that I'll be going for my x-ray.
Wouldn't that be ironic? We head back up north to go to the doctor, then they'd send us back to the south, and then it'd be crazy.
These are the pair of boots that I just got for $15. A little dirty, but I would expect that. $15. They were North Face, but very little wear on the soles, and I'm hoping that these will work for all 3 girls.
While Janelle is feeding Grace, we are trying to rush and get a lunch together. It's not looking too good. We have some bananas, a few leftovers. Just doing whatever we can. We gotta hurry up and get going. Thankfully, this running around stuff is very unusual for us. Usually, Grandpa and Grandma are here to watch the kids while we go to the doctor. We're at the doctor to get Janelle's leg checked out. We'll see what happens. See, she's walking, but she's limping. We just got done seeing the doctor. Now we have to go get an x-ray in Saratoga.
Wee-hee, won't this be fun?
Yes, it will be.
It took about an hour at our doctor's office, but we're out, and now it's off to x-ray to see if it's just a sprain or a break.
We stopped at By George and got our cheese, which we get. It was right across from the doctor's office. And so we stopped home. It's right on the way to the x-ray place to drop it off. And Grace is awake. We're leaving for the x-ray. Grace has been fed. Grandpa and Grandma are good to go for another, well, hour and a half. We're at our next stop for the day. Hopefully this is our last one.
We're stopped in traffic right now, and what the stoplight is, what, a mile away?
About a mile away.
And
usually it's a long wait right here.
we try to avoid the Rexford Bridge at this time of day because it always is bumper-to-bumper traffic right through until about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock. But you know, we really couldn't control that this time. But I just called Mom and Dad, and they said Grace was happily kicking away, sitting on the front porch with them, and she wasn't crying, so I think we're okay. That's the bottom of the hill, and the stoplight is right underneath the bridge there. And we're through probably the worst of the traffic.
Here's the Rexford Bridge. Once you get across the Rexford Bridge, things speed up. But for some reason, they're going to go slowly across the bridge. I've got a CD of her x-ray, and she's trying to look at it right now. There's Janelle's foot.
Isn't it pretty looking?
Looks nice.
That's the only, I don't see nothing.
Oh, John has diagnosed her as being cured. Janelle is sitting with her feet up, which is good.
I'm not trained in knowing what to look at and all that, so
And that's my book.
it's kind of interesting to see what's inside your foot, though.
Right.
I was looking at these, and the only thing, and remember, I don't know how to read these, but the only thing that I may possibly see is right here. Instead of this bone being smooth right here, there's this little, like a crack.
Like a spur or something?
Yeah,
like
like a spur. There's that one. Let's see if I can find the other one. Right here, and here it's a little bit closer and it's accented a little bit more. Whether that's anything or not, I don't know. But that's the only thing that I'm seeing. So, we'll see. I'm waiting to hear back from the doctor.
Now we're headed to Stewart's to get some ice cream. We don't usually get ice cream cones, but we have a whole bunch of free ice cream cards that we got from various places. And the reason we're going is to celebrate our 14,000th item purged from our house. And every 2,000 items we go celebrate with some ice cream. I never knew we were going to be getting so much ice cream, but we've been getting rid of a lot of stuff. Lydia and Daddy are sharing, and Mary and Mommy and Grace, well, Grace isn't eating one, but they're sharing.
Can I have a little taste of your sharing?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Lacey has some.
We got
Reachers. You got some in your hand.
Uh-oh.
Grace really wants some. Dad, can I have
Look at that face. Everybody's sharing. Is it yummy?
Yum. What do you think, Grace? Yeah, I didn't get a single lick, but I'm happy watching traffic.
I am finishing up my own ice cream cone too. That's so good.
Every family needs one. We are now picking tomatoes. As a
How pretty these are. Aren't those pretty?
yes, those are pretty.
Oh, and look at the size of the marigolds. Everything grew
Wow.
from that rain. Look at the size.
Yeah, those are huge.
Wow.
Those did well. Also, our sunflower did well too. That is impressive. That is a pretty sunflower. We had some blight hit a little bit of our tomatoes, but most of them are doing pretty well. Charity's enjoying one fresh off the plant.